You whippersnappers. Hi y'all, this is my elderly makeup tutorial. If you want to see how I achieve this look, then watch now. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is put a light foundation in the center of your face. If any parts of your skin are still red or very tan, just put concealer on them. So I put concealer all over my nose. You want to do this so that your skin looks very dull and aged. Now you want to fill in all of your lines, so start with your little parentheses on either side of your mouth, and you want to do these pretty dark because they're going to be probably the deepest lines in your face other than the lines on your forehead. For all of my lines, I just used matte eyeshadow in neutral kind of earth tone colors. And even though it looks ridiculous, it really does help to do all these bizarre faces and wrinkle your face in all types of weird ways, just so you can see where your lines would be. Also, in doing this, make sure to do it with a fine or thin brush so that you can really get in the lines and be precise. Even a detailing brush would be good, and don't press down too hard because it's going to create harsh lines that are going to be hard to buff out later. Now we're going to move on to our eyes. And you're going to want to outline your natural under eye bags and also your eye socket because there'll be lines here eventually, and just do that with a pretty dark shade as well. And also you can get pretty close to lining almost under your eye with this because you are going to have wrinkles there as well. Then you're going to want to move on to the wrinkles in between your eyebrows and just scrunch your face and squint so you can really see where they would be. And you can do that a couple shades lighter than what you're doing in your parentheses and your under eye bags because they're not going to be as deep. Also, when you're doing the squint face, you're going to start to see the crow's feet around the outer corner of your eye, and just draw those in pretty dark, but still not quite as dark as the under eye bags or the parentheses. And I just kept making bizarre faces and just manipulating all types of facial expressions so that I can see very fine lines and fine wrinkles in my face. And you want to do that with a lighter shade, like almost a gray or a very, very taupe color, because they're obviously not going to be as deep as like smile lines and frown lines. Next, we're going to do the forehead, and I did all of these pretty dark because I feel like my forehead wrinkles will probably be pretty bad because I'm constantly frowning and getting overly excited and creating a ton of wrinkles in my forehead. Now for your lips, you're going to want to put some foundation on them. If you do concealer, they may come out too transparent, too invisible, but you want to make them look like gray and not as pink or as red. And then just draw lines above your lip and below your lip and even a little bit on your lip. Then I got a matte porcelain colored eyeshadow, and I put that on the outside of most of all my wrinkles to give them a little bit of definition and make them look sunken in. Okay, now it's time to blend all of these lines. So basically just get a fluffy brush and just blend on top of the lines and smudge it out so that it doesn't look as harsh and it looks more natural. This takes quite a while, so just be very patient. Once they're blended out, you're going to be able to see that the lines look very natural, but if some of the lines don't look dark enough to you, which happened to me in my under eye bags and on my parentheses, just darken them up again and keep blending them out, and do this until they look natural and they look dark enough. As you can see, I did this about several times where I filled it in and blended and filled in and blended. The reason for this is that once it's too dark, then you're going to have to take it off and do it all over again. So it's better to just do it light and keep going over it again than make it too dark. Next, you're going to want to do your eyebrows, so put a little bit of concealer on them so they look more sparse, and then put a silver eyeshadow on top to kind of gray them up. Also, don't forget to put a good amount of a dark brown in your crease, because your crease is going to be pretty dark and pretty hollowed out by the time you're this wrinkled. And then blend that out too so you don't have any harsh lines on your eyelid. I decided to add a liver spot or an age spot. So basically what I did is I got a clay colored, like clay brown eyeshadow, and I did 3 circles, and I made them all kind of different shapes and sizes, and then I put a darker brown on the outer sides and then a very dark brown right in the middle, and then I blended all of that out to make it look like it was just oblong shaped. Also, depending on the outfit you're wearing, you might want to draw some lines on your neck and on your jaw. And with this, you're going to want to use the darkest brown you have without it looking black. And you're just going to want to smudge all that out too, or blend it all out. And that's basically how to look like an elderly lady.
I remember back in my day, I'd have to walk 2 feet to the bus stop. Now you guys with your hover cars. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked, remember to thumbs up and subscribe if you have not. And if you want to see something else, just comment and let me know. Thank you guys.
Here's just a bunch of video clips and pictures of this look, and I don't mean any disrespect by this look at all. Old people are absolutely beautiful, and this isn't an accurate depiction of how we all age. It's just meant to be a fun Halloween look, so have fun with it, and have a good day, and have a happy Halloween.